The Prophet Muhammad is the last of the Prophet. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned it also in the Qur'an. آمن الرسول ما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the آمن الرسول ما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون, that the Prophet believe, the Prophet, the Messenger, Rasul, believe what is revealed from Allah, and the believers also. كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله. And all of them, the messenger, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and all the believers, they believe in Allah and in the angels, and the books of Allah, and in the messengers of Allah. La nufarriqu bayna ahadin min rusuli, and they make no distinction between any of his messengers. Allah said that they make no distinction. What is the meaning? We believe in all the messengers, and we make no distinction that this messenger is superior and this messenger is inferior. This prophet is higher and this prophet is no. There is no such thing. They don't make no distinction. Nafarrak, make no farak between any of his messengers. That's why the Prophet Muhammad he mentioned, and that is his great attitude. He said, "Never tell me I am superior to any of the prophets. Don't say I am superior to Yunus." And that is what's happening in the Muslim Ummah today. Not just we are going to compare the prophet with other prophets and to some make claims that he is the most superior or he is like, and the prophet is forbid us this. Because that can make us between the other people who they might say that Jesus is superior and we will say no. Jesus is inferior and the Muhammad is superior. Prophet did not allow us to do this. And what is Ummah today is making? Like a group of Muslims, a larger group, they say Abu Bakr is number 1 and Umar is number 2 and then Usman is number 3 and Ali is number 4. And the other one say no, Ali is number 1. Are we the judge or Allah is the judge? Who we are? What is our place to try to make this kind of claims and to fight among each other? No, we don't need to do this. Allah is going to do the ranking. Prophet Muhammad is told us to pray for me to give him Maqam Mahmud. He did not say you are the judge and you can start to show people that our prophet is the highest level. No, he did not allow us to do this. So what is Prophet told us? Pray for me, Maqam Mahmud. That's why after we make azan, we pray, Allahumma rabba hazi da'wati tamma wa salatil qa'ima ati Muhammadin lil wasilata wal fadila wa ba'athu maqam Mahmud alladhi wata. Wasila is one of the great place in Jannah, and the Maqam Mahmud is one of the great status which we pray for Prophet Muhammad to Allah to give him Maqam Mahmud. It is not our duty to try to see who is the most superior and who is the most inferior, and we are not allowed to do this neither in the Quran and neither in the Prophet Muhammad hadith. He forbid us to make such claims. And Allah said, "La nufarriqu bayna ahadin min rusuli." They make no distinction between any of his messengers. Okay, but we hope that the Prophet Muhammad can get the highest level in the next life. We hope that, and we pray for this. But when you look at this, never to marginalize the other prophets in that process. For example, the status is because of the sacrifice, and the Prophet Muhammad has many sacrifices. What about the sacrifice given by Prophet Noah alayhi salam, that he preached people for 950 years? What about the sacrifice of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he was commanded by Allah to slaughter his son? What about this? Can a father can slaughter his son with his own hands? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can Allah tell us, okay, go slaughter your son? Can I do it? Can we can do it to slaughter our children with our hands? No. But the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was willing to slaughter his son, Ibrahim alayhi salam. He was giving the sacrifice of his son Ismail. And it is the greatest trial. Bala'ul Azim. Allah said it was the greatest trial. Even the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his whole family was slaughtered. Hussein, children of Hussein, children of Hassan, they all slaughtered. But Prophet Muhammad was not commanded by Allah to slaughter your son with your own hands. But the Prophet Ibrahim was given command, slaughter your son with your own hands. And he was willing to do this, but Allah changed it with the sheep. And that's what the day of Adha is coming, when we are going to slaughter the animals for the love of Allah and to share with the poor people. Now, Prophet Muhammad is one of the greatest prophets. We never say that other prophet is inferior to him because he forbid us this. But he is one of the great prophet of Allah. And Allah said in the word about him in the Qur'an, like innaka ala khuluqin azim. Surely he is upon the greatest of the character. But what is the greatest I can read in the Quran about Prophet Muhammad? Allah said, Qul in kuntum tuhibbunallaha fattabi'uni yuhibbukumullah. Allah said to Prophet Muhammad, say, if you love Allah, then follow me, Allah will love you. Allah said to Prophet Muhammad, say to them that if you love Allah, then follow my way, then Allah will love you. And we thought the meaning of following the way of Allah is kimon. Wear the kimon like Prophet. Or to have a beard. No. To having a beard and wearing the long dress, it is not that mean to say the Prophet Muhammad, you follow. There are Sikhs, they are not Muslim, but they wear the long dress, they have a beard and they have a turban also. So turban or beard or the long dress, it is not that we need to focus on. What we need to focus on, the life of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu is to follow his character, his akhlaq. Control your anger, be merciful, be kind, be generous, be just. The qualities of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. We are now today in the Muslim world, we are focusing on beard, or having a long dress, having the head covering this, we call it turban, amama. It is not that we need to focus on. The focus is on your character. What kind of character you are. You know, I always quote very beautiful words from the Bible. Ye shall know them with their fruits. You want to see someone, you see their fruits. What is the fruits? The character. You will judge people according to their character. If you want to see this person is a good believer, you will see his character should be good. He will not say bad words, number one. He will not lie. Number one is, he will never lie. He will never cheat people. He will never break his promise. He will not say the bad words. He will not say the bad words. And he will not make too much swearing. Wallahi, wallahi, wallahi. Today I have many Arab friends. 24 hours I can listen, wallahi, wallahi. And it is not allowed in Islam to swear all the time. Prophet Muhammad said, the munafiq, the hypocrite. He did not say the hypocrite is not praying, he's not fasting, he's not making Hajj and Umrah. No. He said the munafiq, the hypocrite, whenever he speak the lie. Whenever he promise, he breaks his promise. Whenever you trust him, he betrays you. He makes cheating to you. And then he said when the munafiq sign, when he is angry, he speak the bad words. When he's angry, he speak the bad words. And he swear too much. Halafi Mahin in the Quran. Follow the character of the Prophet Muhammad. Rather than you revenge, you need to learn to be forgiven. Prophet Muhammad in the time of the Makkah, when he conquered the Makkah, Fatah Makkah, he entered. He was supposed to get revenge from the people of Makkah, what they did to him. They boycott him and the believers, included his family. His wife died because of the sanction. 3 years they have no food. His uncle Abu Talib, who was a great believer, he also died because of the sanction, because they have no food for 3 years. They just eat the leaves and they were too much suffering. And he called that year is Amul Hazn, the day of sadness. His uncle, like his father and his beloved wife, he loved too much. He was his only wife since he married 25 years old until he became 53 years old. Until he became 53 years old, he has only this wife, Khadija. And he called it the year of sadness. But when he entered to Makkah, he said, La tasrib alaykumul yawm. There is no blame upon all of you. All are forgiven. Everyone is forgiven by him. That's the character. And on the time of the Fatah Makkah, his two enemies came. The Hinda, the wife of Abu Sufyan, and the Wahshi, who killed his beloved uncle. And they cut the body of the uncle, they bring out the heart and the liver, then they chew it. The Hinda chew the organs of uncle of Prophet Muhammad. And what the Prophet did, he forgave them. He forgave to Hinda, he forgave to Wahshi. But the request to Wahshi, when you are in the masjid, please don't come in front of me. Just sit on the right or left. Don't sit in front of me. Because when I see you, I remember my uncle. But he did not take qisas from him. He could also put him the death penalty. Okay, you kill my uncle, I have to kill you. No. He did not take revenge, he forgave. We are not forgiving small thing. Why he talk to me like this? I will not forgive him. Even he says sorry to you, no, I don't like you. Why you talk to me like this? We have so much intolerance that a small thing we don't forgive. We are remembering the beard sunnah, but we don't remember the great sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ said, I will tell you my greatest of sunnah. My great sunnah, he said, wipe your heart every morning and every evening. Wipe means clean your heart. Don't keep hatred for anyone. Morning you see who you hate, remove this hatred from you. And the evening you see again this you have hate for someone, remove your hatred from your heart. Clean your heart. Don't keep any hard feeling for anyone in your heart. That is the sunnah of the Prophet. The great sunnah. Don't hate anyone. Forgive everyone for your personal reason. Whoever you hate, don't hate them. That is the one of the great sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, which we are not practicing. Learn to the life of the Prophet Muhammad. He was forgiving people. He do good with people who do evil with him. We are like, oh, I cannot do good with him because he's evil to me. No. He teach us to do good with those who are evil with you. Those who do wrong with you, do good with them. That's what he is teaching us. Because Allah said in the Quran, Itfa billati ahsan. Repel it with the good. And the reply of the evil is not evil, Allah said in the Quran. The reply of evil is with the good. So that's very beautiful character of Prophet Muhammad, the great Prophet of Allah. And all of us, even how many we are today, the 2 billion Muslims, we are not even an atom in front of his greatness. That was how great was he. And we revere him, we respect him, and we follow his way. And that is another one of the way of our salvation, to follow the life of Prophet Muhammad and to unite it and not to be divided. These are the things are destroying Muslim Ummah today. Since the time of the Sahaba, when there was factions between the Muslims, and people they keep these factions: Sunni, Shia, Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali, Salafi, Ash'ari, Deobandi, Brelvi. Forget about all this. If anyone say La ilaha illallah, believe he's your brother. No need to discuss about the differences, rather to talk about the common things. And when you are united, then you can talk about differences. Okay, whatever we have ikhtilaf between us, no need to discuss it now. We want to come together, to pray together, to live together, to live as the brothers and as a family together, and forget about the differences. Today, the prejudice in the mind, Sunni hate Shia, Shia hate the Sunni, Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali, they hate each other. Deobandi hate Brelvi, Brelvi hate Deobandi. Forget about all this. Try to be one, try to be united. The Muslims are in very bad conditions in the world today because all the Muslims are divided today. Forget about division, but try to learn about unity. As Allah said in the Quran, وَأَتَسِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. And hold all of you the rope of Allah firmly. And the rope of Allah is the Quran. وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. And not to be divided. So may Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us.